Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm extremely excited creating this channel and I look forward to having you be part of it. And we're ready for Christmas around here. I'm wearing my guinea pig sweatshirt today in honor of my guinea pigs. 2 weeks ago, my last guinea pig passed away. I just decided not to get any more because of my skin just got really sensitive after my cancer treatments. But yeah, I've had the sweatshirt for a long time. But let's get into this. Thank you for being part of my channel, and I look forward to everything I have planned. I hope you enjoy it as much as I know I will. So today we're going to talk a little bit about my background, what got me into everything spooky. This is a video I actually wanted to do like as my first video, but being that I started my channel on Halloween, I decided to do something different because, Halloween. So today I'm going to be talking about, as I said, what got me into everything spooky, the unexplained, paranormal, all that. I also apologize that I had disappeared. I know all of November I didn't do anything, but sadly my phone took a dump and busy with Thanksgiving, so but here I am. And first off, I've lived in haunted houses basically my whole life. And growing up, even as like 3-4 year old, a lot of my memories are sitting around the fire with my family and them talking about, ghost stories. And the first 5 years of my life, I was actually in El Salvador. It was during the Civil War, so days that we didn't have electricity, we would just sit by the fire and tell ghost stories. So, I have fond memories of, it's just part of me, I guess. That's how I just grew up. And also, I don't want you to think this is a religion class because it's not, but I actually grew up in two religions. So I grew up as a Catholic and then Gnosis. So Gnosis, I don't really think it's that known, but the easiest way to explain it, or at least the way I like to explain it to not confuse people, is that it's basically the study of all religions combined, whether it be, Christianity, Buddhism, basically all religions combined with science. That's just how I like to explain it to make it a little bit less confusing for people. Now, let's look into the mysterious and esoteric world of Gnosis. It's a journey through hidden knowledge and ancient secrets that have intrigued humanity for centuries. We don't know exactly when Gnosis first arose. By the second half of the 2nd century, it had been well established throughout the lands that were occupied by the Roman Empire. At the time, Christianity was still young. It was unsettled and highly diverse. It was a highly diverse religious movement. According to Karen L. King, a religion historian, at the beginning of Christianity, nothing of what would later define Christianity existed. There was no fixed canon of scripture, creed, or ritual. There was no established institutions or hierarchy of bishops and laity. No church buildings, no sacred art. Gnosis derived from the Greek word of knowledge. It's not just any knowledge, but a profound mystical insight into the divine nature of existence. The secret wisdom emerged in the late 1st century AD among Jewish and early Christian sects. And they believed that true enlightenment came from within rather than from external teachings. Gnosticism was one of the early vigorous visions of what Christianity was. There was no official shared standard of orthodoxy or heresy, just different personal understandings and opinions. Gnostics believed in a dualistic universe where a supreme hidden God existed beyond our material world and a lesser malevolent deity, often associated with the biblical Yahweh, created the flawed physical realm. This malevolent creator, known as the demiurge, trapped the divine spark within human souls, and only through gnosis could one achieve liberation and return to the divine source. The Gnostic journey is one of enlightenment and awakening, where the soul must navigate through layers of illusion and deception to uncover the hidden truths of the universe. Many Gnostic texts, such as the Gospel of Thomas and the Nag Hammadi scriptures, offer cryptic teachings and parables to guide seekers on their path. Just as in other religions, Gnosis too has different sects. The sect I grew up in was labeled as a pseudo-church by the Roman Catholic Church, and even accused Enveor, he is a Gnostic teacher. They accused him of trying to seduce Roman Catholic priests and nuns to abandon their vow of celibacy. In Gnosis, priests and priestesses are allowed to have families and be married. Other Christian faiths have gone as far as labeling Gnosticism as heresy. Despite their profound insights, Gnosis were often persecuted by Orthodox Christian authorities who deemed their beliefs heretical, as I had already said. Many Gnostic writings were destroyed, but some survived, hidden away in remote locations waiting to be discovered by future generations. Reading that part kind of, I guess, made me giggle a little, because I grew up both as Catholic and Gnostic, like I had already said. And I'm actually glad that I grew up in both, that I have the teachings of Gnosis, because I feel that it taught me to be very open-minded about other religions, and it just I guess it helps you to be more accepting towards other people's beliefs, not push, your beliefs on others. So I really love that about it because I grew up respecting other beliefs, like I said already. So doing my research for this video, and going into depth, reading about the history of Gnosis is so interesting. It's just a quick view into how I became interested and open minded, like I said already, open minded to all this. But honestly, reading some of the stuff made me go, wow, I never knew some of this stuff that I learned. Maybe in another video I might go more in depth, but I just don't want it to be so, you know, about my beliefs, like as far as religion goes. So today, Gnosticism continues to captivate scholars and spiritual seekers alike, offering a unique perspective on the nature of reality and the quest of inner knowledge. Whether you view it as a mystical path or a historical curiosity, the legacy of Gnosis remains a testament to humanity's enduring search for truth and enlightenment. So you're probably sitting there confused, thinking, what does this have to do with how I got into, or, to how Gnosis played a role into me loving the unexplained? Well, where does the spookiness fit, you ask? Well, that's where I learned about other dimensions, realms, the spirit world, the chakras, meditating to awaken the third eye, telepathy, astral projection, reincarnation. I grew up seeing tarot reading as something normal. My dad actually had tarot cards that me and my sister found, but we obviously were not allowed to touch them because you're not supposed to touch other people's cards. I guess a lot of people may look down upon those of us who believe in that. I was actually gifted with my first pendulum when I was like 19. And growing up, my parents would actually tell us not to talk about Gnosis at school because they may say that we were witches. I went to private schools my whole life, so, I'm pretty sure that if I had lived during the witch trials, I probably would have been cooked to a crisp because of my beliefs. And now let me share 2 spooky experiences I had just a few days ago. Actually, I believe one of them was on Friday. So Friday the 13th, I went to this event that I'm going to be sharing on my next video, and I'm like very excited about it. So I went to a Krampus event on Friday the 13th, and on my way back home, like, it was, not really that late, but maybe around, well, wasn't that late. Driving home, I felt like someone touched me on my right side. I didn't get scared because I know that more than likely it's one of my loved ones that has passed away, watching over me. So Saturday, one of my favorite tarot readers had a live. You should check her out. She's really awesome. Um, Fortune Cookies Tarot by Anna Miller. That's her channel. She had a live stream, so I asked her who the traveler was. She gave me a description of who was there with me, and it actually turns out that it was one of my close friends that passed away in 2021. Basically, he was there to protect me. And, you know, it's like, it's not the first time that that happens to me when I'm driving. Like, I'll feel like something's playing with my hair. And then Sunday morning, I keep my fanny pack. Yes. I have a fanny pack that I carry all my essentials, like, around the house. So when I go play with my pup, I have my phone in there and my earbuds and all that stuff. So I keep it next to my bed with my earbuds. First thing in the morning, I call my mom to say good morning. I'm a mama's girl. I know I put my earbuds in my fanny pack Saturday night. Sunday morning, I'm looking for my earbuds in my fanny pack and I couldn't find them. And I was just like going crazy, just looking everywhere. You know, I remember I put the little case in there and I looked all around my nightstand and they were just like nowhere. So I'm like, oh well, you know, eventually I'll find them, hopefully. I'm walking out of my room. As I'm opening the door, I look down and the little case with my earbuds was just sitting there by the door, nicely placed. I don't know how that happened, you know? It's like, I know if I would have tossed them around, tossed them across the room, I'm pretty sure it would have fallen out. The earbuds would have fallen out of the case. But, you know, there they were. You know, I think someone was playing a trick on me. So, I think that is it. I'll share more stories. I have plenty of stories of things that have happened to me and my family. It'll be fun. And I hope you subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you in a few days with my next video. I'm really excited about that one. It was a lot of fun. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the unknown. Mwah.